Hi there, I'm sitting inside a 2015 GMC Yukon. I've been driving it for several days now. I was lucky enough to get asked to test drive one. And at first I was super worried because I drive a minivan, it's very long, and honestly I drag it over stuff. I'm constantly dragging it around corners, over the curb, and I thought, oh my gosh, a GMC Yukon is going to be even bigger. How in the world am I ever going to be able to drive it? But with the backup cameras, the parking assist, and the new design, it's just not as big as it used to be. It's certainly not the size of a Suburban anymore, which for people like me, that's really ideal because I cannot drive a beast of a car. And this thing turns on a dime. It maneuvers great, and honestly, it was no challenge at all. I worried for days that I wouldn't be able to drive it, and then it was a complete non-issue. I'll show you some of the features that I really love. I love the fact that you can lock the windows. I mean, I think this pretty much comes standard in all cars, but boy, when you have 3 kids in the back and they're rolling their windows up and down, that sure is nice to have. Down here you can set your seat, so I can set mine, and then I can set my husband's. When we swap, you just press a button and the seat resets where you want it. The dash, it kind of shows you your gas mileage, so you know what you're averaging, but it also keeps up your best. I just like to track my mileage, so I think this is a huge plus. One of my favorite features of the GMC Yukon is a little light up thing on the dash that tells you how close you're getting to the other car. So it'll let you know if you're getting too close, and as you move up, the bars light up. Don't even have to take the key out of my purse. I can just walk up, press a button, it senses that the key is in my purse. I press it and it locks or unlocks. One of my favorite features is this backup camera. Not only that, but it can sense if there's a car coming from either side. And if there's a car coming, it'll give you a warning, and the seat vibrates on the side that the car is coming on. I love the fact that it shows you that your path is clear. Isn't that cool? Feature is that you don't have all those crazy straps and levers to put the seats up and down. Now it's just at the push of a button. It's all automatic. Even adjust the middle row. Look at that. That's amazing. One of the things my son loves is that it has tons of power outlets, so he can charge whatever, even if he's sitting in the very back seat. Okay, right now I'm sitting in the very back of the GMC Yukon, and I just wanted to get back here to show you whether or not it was comfortable for an adult. I've adjusted the headrest, so that's totally fine. Before it was down so low that there's no way an adult could sit out back here without adjusting it. And then just to give you an idea of how close. Now the seat's all the way back. I could probably adjust that, but this is where it was already set. So this gives you an idea of there is not a lot of leg room, and the seat clicks in there, so it's not going to adjust a whole lot. But one of the nice things is instead of having to climb my way out of here because it is a little cramped, there's just a button here, and you just press the button and it popped down. And then I pressed it again, and now it's going to pop up. And that makes it a lot easier for me to get out of the car. I'm sitting in the back row, and there's another power outlet, which is so nice. Back you can adjust the headrest, which is really great for kids. You can have it down low, but if you have an adult back here, you can adjust it quite a bit higher. I'm sitting in the middle row, and the middle row is totally fine for an adult to sit in. I have more than enough leg room, as you can see. It's just like being up front. This Yukon does have a media console. It comes with the headphones that are wireless, so your kids can listen to a movie while you listen to whatever it is you feel like. Again, power outlets. Look at this, a household plug-in. I love, love, love this feature. Love it. It's going to make things so much better. It's got some of these, I forget what these are called, but you can plug a Wii in, maybe a PlayStation. It's got a USB port. It's got an SD card. I mean, this is fantastic. The back seats have a heater, which is really nice. And they also can control their air conditioning. And another plug-in. The screen is huge. This is much larger than the screen I have in my minivan. I'll kind of scan, that way you can get an idea of how large it is. It's a little tough for the driver, at least for me, and it could be that I don't have my seat adjusted correctly, but when I'm looking in the rearview mirror, this is an awfully big screen that's right in my rearview mirror. But it's great for the kids. I've long been a fan of heated seats. Something new to me was seats that cool. So you can heat your seat, or you can just heat the back. You can heat the back and the seat, or you can click the AC button. So I've pointed out quite a few chargers at this point. There's another one up here, right next to the cup holders up front. Also, you can open up this huge storage area. And look at that. 2 USB ports and a scan disc. And then also there's another charger here, and you can run the cord through the dented area. That way even it'll shut, even with the cord running through. But the console is more than big enough to hold my ginormous purse. I always have a huge purse. I can shut it in there, and you would never know that there's a purse in the car, which is essential when I go to the gym.